Has been on the wall for Five Fears for quite some time now. We've seen them attempting pretty much the same thing since kickoff and since SLC. So for Five Fears, they are quite literally led in the bed that they have.
If this matchup doesn't have a lot of stakes, you should try and get some game day reps on a map that you haven't really had the opportunity to do so at this point in a much more lower stakes setting. Of course, stakes can always be high in a best of ones. They certainly are for 5 years right out the gate. JJ hitting the hot drop about 30 seconds into the round. Unfortunately, both the IQ and the Hibana going down quite early. Kansan in a bit of a pinch, though Bay providing some support in from Gold. Both Forest and Snake make that just Forest alive inside of this elevator drop. Snake gets a kill on his way out. Forest seems like he'll be rapping on the door momentarily. Smoke grenade going in. Baby Shark around the corner. C4 will land, but only tag up Forest just a little bit. Spiker with a nice little retake up top, and a 3-man stack up. Make that a 4-man push into elevator. Spiker confirms it with the half, especially when it's an open area defense and you have multiple layers like this. Like, you kind of have to give it some level of respect, though. Right to say that's C4 in. That's a classic. Rival getting caught out by an oldie. C4 beneath one of the CEO repels. Forest down as well. It's not completely uncontested by 5 years, as Fens is just inside of the site looking for another. Get himself a 3v3 here. Good spot. Has to land the shots through the wall. Fens taking complete control of the site away from the defense. JJ now swooping in through square. Wildcard suddenly losing control of this round. As Fens with some key bits of utility looks to find more. It's a big play by the Snake. Now Bay, locked outside of Beepers, has to take a 1v1 on Marble. 4K from Fens as 5 years tie things up early. Time to account for some kind of vertical play. But also has when he tosses C4 over top, tossing below. Fens hopping in the smoke, trying to facilitate this entry with the glass. Common position, a common play. Fens tagged up just a little bit. JJ shot with the diffuser. Not entirely sure from where. 5 years starting to gather some kills, but a lot of work to do with extremely little time. About 3 seconds away from the red zone. Forest giving away some sound cues by meleeing the barbed wire. Still so many people outside the building. Still Fens looking to recreate some of that round 2 success. The only one for 5 years making any kind of progress as he finds another. It'll be a close one, but no cigar for 5 years. Fens gets all 4 kills again.
From Fens to close it out in the end, but it just wasn't going to be enough. All while position to drop this hatch as well. Adrian can give him a little bit of cover here. Pulse scanner, gathering that little bit of information. It's going to be Baby Shark with the first.
But now caught in a very difficult situation. Blackbeard spotted him, bottom hatch, and I was about to say, somebody might be hopping in through the single window. Could catch somebody from Marble. Spiker on the way out, takes down the Blackbeard with the C. And even if he's drone, though, these shotguns can always prove so difficult. Oh, swinging ahead of the flash. Rival completely caught off guard by that. Bay going deeper. I don't know if we needed to do all that. Bay maybe anticipating some harsher resistance than he otherwise expected. With Fens running the bottom blue stairs, didn't exactly have a lot of great options. Forest now recovering the diffuser. Yokai still in play. Others rotating to the right position. Forest looking to plant in the off spot, but as the Yokais moved, they will be ready for it. Instead, pushing deeper, taking a deep line down Gold, but Kansan also all the way back. The opposite side of the site, everybody in Gold, in Vault, tucked away, ready for some kind of play from 5 years. And while the attack made an admirable effort to catch Wildcard off guard, somehow they were one step ahead.
Window this time. So there's a lot of mistakes, a lot of small mistakes that have actually been fixed here ahead of round 5, and they are now moving with a good deal of pace as we start to see an opening pick come in. Rival bursting there into Tellers.
Yeah, this is the change we needed to see from 5 years, just some decisiveness in their movements. And look at this, even if Fens doesn't get that kill, you have Snake on the opposite side ready to go in for the pinch. This is a really well-constructed, quick push into Archives and Tellers by 5 years. It's now forced Adrian into a tricky spot, sitting right in front of the single window. I mean, I was about to say, surely Forest, once that drone catches him, swings in front of that, picks up the kill. This might be 5 years winning open area a second time in a row, but this is much, much different than round 2. It's not Fens hopping in, making a big individual play. Really well-coordinated team effort in round 5. Should get the diffuser down as well as Bay. Just looking for a one-tap on the way out. Can't really find it at the moment, as all 5 years begin to swarm his position. Rival felled. He moves in through Tellers. Diffuser's a bit far away for this to really be a conceivable effort, but him, Bay that is, racking up a bunch of kills. It's conceivable, but conceivable does not mean possible. Round 5 will know that somebody's moving around square if their ears are perceptive, but beyond that, oh, nice little find, but Spiker after taking a couple M14 shots, lands the header on defense. And
right now, everything's coming through this square side. A nade. Even Bay doesn't need to, like, aggressively reposition there. Brilliant find. Oh, and he gets the second. Mr. 94. I fancy him for a third right now, as there's a player soon to be hopping into stock. Another yokai drone sent in. It seems like Adrian has an endless supply right now. In and out on the Bay. Kansan finds JJ. It's all down to Snake. Bay is just going to be waiting for him around the corner.
I mean, it's a simple protocol at this point. Bay handling himself so well on the stock position, as you pointed out. Once that shield was gone, seeing the Blackbeard in his way, he can pull a little bit behind the vending machine, but doesn't really have to push all that far. And then, of course, just taking those 1v1s. If anybody can do it, it is Bay. Now a couple years inside of the league, a really great career, and also just really great for Wildcard. It's only a 4.
If you can utilize information and move your pieces around together and be able to play for those the one to die first, or is Forrest going to be the one to die first? I don't know.
Yeah, and we've still got 3 Toxic Babes, and we've still got a C4 in the hands of Forrest. So the long angle can be opened up, and it should make this mirror a bit of a moot point. There we go. The C4 goes long, and Forrest forced out of position.
Adrian, Baby Shark gets 2, just pushing in deep, taking advantage of the positioning, reading behind the mirror window, saying, I think we can catch Forrest off guard. That wasn't strictly speaking true. Forrest has persevered the play. Wildcard getting all the defenders around him, keeping him stuck inside a goal. No diffuser control for the attack at the moment, but a 2-man swing as Forrest flicks onto 1, but Bay good with the trade. Forrest hits the prone, and that's always an awkward...
Very predictable. And now it's like, oh yeah, this is something Baby Shark used to do. Walk up main stairs and find himself 1, but 2 freebies. There he goes. Fens and Forrest both down for the count.
And again,
there is so much time right now for Wildcard to just further tighten their grip on this round. Snake versus Adrian's going to be a big one on Spiral Stairs, but it's Rival to kick things off.
Ooh, and Snake wins that fight, so main lobby control not established by Wildcard. Snake with the next up as well, catching the 2 offside players. And suddenly the round shifts hands as both remaining attackers, one stuck outside the window, the other just trying to find a way in through Janitor. I was going to say, surely JJ wins that off angle, but with no other attacker winning their fights, it's a 3v5 for 5 fears. The only good thing in that round ends up...
Still with his C4 and trying to work vertically onto Sumbum.
Oh, Adrian not swung by the player in elevator. Instead, Rival winning that fight. Swing out from the single door. Down to 1 HP as the Dokubi call removes a substantial chunk of his remaining health. But a big fight. Adrian now 0-2 on main lobby duels in the past couple rounds. Still information on this Ram up top they do not know until now about this Valkyrie, but they certainly don't know about the cameras. Rival finished off by Baby Shark, though at the cost of a Firebolt. Spiker can't get that one back. Sees one at the other end of square, but now an attacker has moved into the bottom staircase looking to cut him off. Decides to spend some important seconds, especially with that nade, to turn off his phone, but that's as the rest of the attack is moving into the site. 5 Fears doing a great job at keeping them at bay. Snake now finally joining as Fens gets a big double, and 5 Fears another time coming off the back foot.
Timeout to be used, and Wildcard need to maintain this lead. Reminder, if they win main stairs as well, Snake will just be able to challenge on through that hatch ever so slightly. Imagine JJ's got himself clear. No, did overcommit. Got caught in the no man's land. Fancied himself for a little bit of a challenge. Did get the down onto Spiker, but went down with 1, maybe 2 Toxic Babes. C4 over the top. Oh, Spiker, there it is. JJ, you have been vindicated here. That down proving crucial. Damage Spiker had already taken enough for the C4 to finish him off. His job might be done now, though, because the Blitz, it's not really thought of when you think of this site. It's all going to come down to the gunfights now.
Especially if the time gets lower, you'll need to see Bay in particular be good on this cover if Wildcard have even any hope of a plant in their minds. This glass has got to go big and hold these angles. Close on the door, the push in through gold. Rival, look at this cheeky angle through the door. Just catches a glimpse of somebody. Kansan rotating through the smoke. Almost worried Rival might take some shots, but again with the glass covering, he can hardly see a thing and nobody even swings. Rival might have that long angle, but with no vision to speak of, only so much you can do. Fens on this retake. What can't he do? 2 big doubles in a row. It's a 2-man retake, but a 1-man effort from Fens at the moment, putting Bay and Baby Shark in a difficult position. Gotta watch above and below. Pre-fire around the corner, basically. What can't this man get accomplished? 1v1 against the glass. Maybe he just baits the rune, he gets the 1v1, but no, down goes Fens, and Forrest is good for it. The two players we bigged up on 5 fears tie the game against Wildcard.
Here we go. Everyone was coming into this thinking it was going to be a real one-sided affair.
Failed to convert that 5v3. Rival trying to take maybe some lessons from Baby Shark, take a swing out of the window, get the advantage early. JJ out, there's one. Can he get the second? Not at that range with the shotgun. But Mute against an Ash, 1-for-1. I don't know exactly who that favors, but at this point, do his best Fens impression right now. Find some kills on the glass from this angle. Adrian looking to take this line, but oh, Forrest! Off angle between the flag. That's one you never check. And that's one even if you're ready for it. I don't know how you thread that shot effectively. It's another moment where 5 fears. Okay, I was going to say briefly bring back the man cow, but Bay catches Forrest next up. Trying to take a quick little one-tap against Snake. DMR is always going to win that engagement. Wildcard just slowly bleeding out in round 11. Kansas now rotated off the rappel inside the building. Him and Spiker trying to set up this 2v3. But how are they going to do it? 3 defenders holding their positions passively. Only Kansan on Overwatch if Spiker wants to put this diffuser down. Pushing deeper into the side. Kansan's ready with the clothesline. They don't even win enough time. 5 fears too eager for that map point as they've taken.
Scanners, we still know that there's at least one Valkyrie camera in square. Forrest currently watching that. He's going to be able to feed all that information over toward JJ. Doesn't do him much good though. Baby Shark is there to collect. Trading one lot of information for another. Snake will find Spiker. That's the diffuser cold on the ground, but the nade trades him back out from the grave. Big drop from Adrian as Bay's going to find
Side of elevator, but beyond that, Wildcard not looking to press things too aggressively. Even on these blue stairs. Bay sending forth a couple toxic canisters, but look at this quick rotation. Spiker up with the C4, and that's the shield. 5 years aren't ready for this.
Yeah, the flank potential right now from Adrian's massive. Forrest will find one from Garage, but that should be the only one he finds. He shouldn't be given another. Adrian picked one. Can he grab the second here? His team are a little bit light. He needs to see success right now. He's cut off from the rest of them, and 5 fears are going to try and clear him.
And they will do so. Fens just barely getting the shot off before Adrian tucks back around the corner. 17-6 right now for Fens. Never kill he gets. Just a little bit more of a chance that 5 fears could close this out in OT. Now moving in with the diffuser, maybe trying to bait out some utility with 25 to go. Snake with a big pick to bring the advantage their way. Forrest holding this long angle for minutes at this point. Kansan another vertical retake that Snake is ready for. He's got the right angle. Spiker, he has been tapping away behind the ambulance for years at this point. He's found nothing for his troubles. He domes Snake around the corner. But Forrest has had this man shut and locked down for almost the whole round at this point. And the Spiker on such low HP. A DMR in his way alongside 2 nades that can be banked around the corner. The likelihood that he gets it is so infinitesimal. 5 fears. Have to be in through the single window. Adrian again late on the cut. Can't really quite find Snake through the soft wall. They may be looking to shift fortunes a little bit. No, instead it's Baby Shark that goes down. Trying to find the next. Snake just damaged him to half HP before he sent out the doors. Fens 18-6. You almost...
He's going to be able to cut off a lot of this push into side.
Could be the player that cuts it as he pushes into sight. They putting the diffuser down. Smoke canister lands perfectly. There we go. Forrest with the shots we needed. Now with the diffuser dropped at such critical time, Adrian's got to fall off the vertical angle and somehow play a bit more active of a role. How could he possibly do it? Fens is ready for this push. Not going to break 20 kills, no likelihood, because it seems like the game is about to end right here. Adrian finds Forrest in garage. Fens trying to get the next. Only so little shots in that gun. Adrian's found 3. What? With one player deeper inside of the site. He covered Kansas on this diffuser. Adrian all the way from across the pond. Cut reloading, but still takes down JJ. Right at the end of the line, Adrian with the game on his back.
His cross. And Nate maybe just trying, Snake, sorry, maybe just trying to take up this position. Oh, finds a freebie. Adrian caught in the pulse scanner. Straight into the Soliton to confirm no one's put.
But Forrest, you can see him in 5 years moving with a bit of confidence. Diffuser swaps hands as Yokai still inside of the site. But Forrest with these EMPs trying to stop all the C4s, all the Yokais, whatever he can. As Fens pushing deeper, now on 19 kills, completely holding things up as 5 fears, who struggled on the attack so much, win both in OT and take it all against Wild.
A full-on overtime game, but it sees 5 years coming out victorious in overtime, and that means we get to chat with them as well. We have fans standing by for an interview. Good evening, fans. Congratulations on the very close game, but a good performance from you as well. Tell us how you're feeling.
I mean, we're feeling great. We knew this season's kind of over for us, but we're kind of trying to build on for next season, you know, get that confidence back. Because at some points of the season, we thought we weren't like we didn't know how to win anymore. You know what I mean? And so this was a big win for us, just for the team.
Well, fans, obviously, congratulations. You were clearly the MVP of that game. I mean, 19-8. It was a hell of a performance from you, so congratulations for that. I kind of just want to pick your brain. I mean, obviously, this is your best career performance yet so far and throughout both your stages, but what motivates you to put up games like this, given the fact that this current stage really hasn't looked the prettiest for the team, but you still come in every single day, dropping these numbers and just expanding upon even your own career and play?
I mean, we play every game like it means everything. We just go game by game, and I do the same. I just put in the work, and that's it.
No, simple as that.
Fence, was there a little bit of extra in this one because it is that JJ versus Spiker?
For JJ, it was. JJ was pretty fired up coming into this game, but I mean, it's just another game for most of us.
Yeah. I'm always curious there because I know there's that beef that kind of goes back to 2021 or something. But I'm curious. JJ actually talked about you guys are not going to make any roster changes. Obviously, the stage hasn't went according to plan. You guys are not planning to make any roster changes. Are you going to hold JJ to that first off? And can you again touch on the atmosphere of the team? What exactly with that foundation are you guys trying to improve? What do you kind of know as your weaknesses?
So we're not making any roster changes as a team. We all we saw what we could do. I just felt like we kind of had a bad set of practice leading up to the stage, and that really messed us up coming into the stage. And so we were very behind, and so it's taken a while to catch up. And then we our mental, I would say it's a strong mental, as in we have a DZ system where we're very in it out of the game. We put in a lot of work out of the game. We're big on the team culture, and we try to lead a very professional environment. And that really hasn't changed at all. It's just been a lot harder when it comes to the self-confidence in every single person because of how poorly we've been playing.
Just one follow-up question. Obviously, again, just highlighting your guys' stage so far. How important is it for you guys to still finish strong, obviously trying to avoid relegation in the next stage?
So we're not really thinking relegation. We're thinking SI. And so we just want to build up confidence for next stage. That's been our main goal this entire week. It's we know this week does not matter to us at all, but this will help us in the future come stage 2, because if we have a good run in stage 2, come SI points, we're pretty close to already booking our ticket to SI.
That's true.
So that's kind of what we're working towards.
Yeah. Gotta aim high. I like it. I respect it. Thank you so much for your time, fans, and good luck in your final game tomorrow.
Thank you.
What are you talking about? Well, you guys clearly don't know nothing. But yeah, they actually impressed me. I was asking for them, please show me something. Yeah. JJ, Co, 5 Fears, please. And their defenses did look better. They played a lot of layers. That first round on defense, it was highlighted for me. The Aruna Gates, the Vulcan canisters on the hatches. They were wasting a ton of time. They actually, Wildcard ran out of cans. They couldn't open up any of the